Moonbell is a legendary hero with the holy element and comes from the Astral Elves family, where this family provides a bonus in the form of a chance to dispel a random dispellable effect buff from an enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. Moonbell's ether power is dodge, where Moonbell gets plus 20% chance to dodge damage from special skills for 6 turns. She has 2 passive skills, namely resist poison and share received damage, where these 2 passives are considered quite good and effective in defense. Combined with her slow mana generation speed, Moonbell will be a very good hero to use in defensive team formations. Judging from the skill effect, Moonbell is a minion summoner, as well as a buffer, where it could be said that the strength of her minions is quite good, and the buff effect she provides is also very good in speeding up mana generation, and the effect of reducing damage to her allies is also very reliable. Overall, when used in the campaign, I feel Moonbell is a fairly reliable hero in terms of defense. Likewise with Raid Tournament, the minion effect combined with reduced received damage makes allies much more durable in taking hits, so we don't need to worry too much about enemy attacks. Meanwhile, in Attack on Titan, she is not very good to use, because her minions slow down the game, so Moonbell is not really recommended for use. Overall, Moonbell is not an attacking type hero, but you could say her defensive skills are commendable, and if there are no significant changes to Moonbell's skills during the beta process, so I can say that Moonbell is a good hero to have. Cosmicspeaker is a legendary ice element hero and comes from the Astral Elves family, where this family provides a bonus in the form of a chance to dispel a random dispellable effect buff from an enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. Cosmicspeaker's ether power is attack up, where she will get plus 20% attack for 6 turns. She has 2 passive skills, namely resist poison and share received damage, where you could say that these 2 passives will make Cosmicspeaker quite good and effective in defense. Combined with her average mana generation, Cosmicspeaker will be quite good to use in defensive team formations. Judging from the skill effect, the Cosmicspeaker skill effect is very similar to Scotty. The only difference is that the Cosmicspeaker skill is counted as a Reaper, and her attack skill cannot miss. So you could say that Cosmicspeaker will also be strong and effective enough to be used in attack team formations. After I tried using it in campaign mode, Cosmicspeaker had a strong enough attack impact, so it was quite easy for her to complete each stage without any problems. And likewise in raid mode, where Cosmicspeaker with its unmissable attacks combined with damage that can increase every time she defeats her enemy, makes Cosmicspeaker quite good for use in attack team formations. As for Titan mode, when I use her, the damage she deals doesn't have a big impact, and also because she doesn't have the required skill effects, so I don't think she's very suitable, and I don't recommend you use her in the Titan attack team. Overall, when I saw Cosmicspeaker, I think she is not much different from Scotty. The only difference is the effect of not being able to miss, and she is counted as a Reaper hero. In simple terms, she is an upgraded version of Scotty, with greater power creep. However, I still say that she is quite strong in attack, and also quite good in defense. So if there are no significant changes to her skills during the beta process, so I can say that Cosmicspeaker is a pretty decent hero to have. Zenuk'wa is a legendary hero, has a holy element, and comes from the Beach Party family, where this family provides a bonus in the form of reducing received damage from damage over time status effects. Zenuk'wa has ether power, namely Regen, where she will regenerate 420 health over 6 turns. Zenuk'wa has 2 passive skills, namely resist water damage and damage over time on special, where the effects of these 2 passive skills are very good judging from the attack and defense effects. Combined with her slow mana generation, Zenuk'wa will be quite good to use in defensive team formations. Judging from the effects of her skills, Zenuk'wa is considered a Reaper, and the damage dealt is fairly average, combined with the extra damage effect every time the enemy is hit by status ailments, and her allies being immune to ailments, makes Zenuk'wa an attacking hero and good support in the team. When I used her in campaign mode, Zenuk'wa was a good hero, and it was not difficult for her to complete campaign mode without any problems. And in raid mode, I can say that Zenuk'wa's skills cannot reach their maximum potential if there is no combination with ally skills that can cast ailments on enemies. And in Titan attack, I don't really recommend using Zenuk'wa because she doesn't have the skill effects needed in a Titan attack team formation. And overall, I can say that Zenuk'wa is an attack and support hero who cannot stand alone because the effect of her skills really depends on her allies who have debuff skills. Her immune effect can be said to be quite good, It will even be quite effective to use against enemies with damage over time or debuff skills, because her immune effect will trigger a healing effect for the caster and nearby allies. And if indeed there were no significant changes to Zenuk'wa's skills during the beta process, so I can say that Zenuk'wa is an ordinary attack and support hero who is not really a must-have. Mazoga is a legendary hero, has a nature element, and comes from the Beach Party family, where this family provides a bonus in the form of reducing received damage from damage over time status effects. Mazoga has ether power, namely attack up, where he will get plus 20% attack for 6 turns. Mazoga has 2 passive skills, namely resist water damage and damage over time on special, where the effects of these 2 passive skills are very good judging from the attack and defense effects. Combined with her fast mana generation, Mazoga will be quite good to use in attack team formations. Judging from the effects of her skills, Mazoga is considered a Reaper, and the damage dealt is average, but the impact is stronger if it hits an ice elemental enemy. Combined with her decent defensive debuff effect, makes Mazoga a good attacking hero on the team. When I used her in campaign mode, Mazoga was a good hero, and it was not difficult for her to complete campaign mode without any problems. And in raid mode, I can say that Mazoga's skills are actually quite satisfying because of her defensive debuff effect, which can reduce the durability of her enemies. And in Attack of Titan, I quite recommend her, because she has pretty good defensive debuff abilities with a fast cast speed. And overall, I can say that Mazoga is a pretty good Reaper hero, especially when dealing with enemies with ice elements. And if there are no significant changes to Mazoga's skills during the beta process, so I can say that Mazoga is a pretty good hero to have. Davey Wavey is a legendary hero, ice elemental, and from the Beach Party family, where this family provides a bonus in the form of reducing received damage from damage over time status effects. Davey Wavey has ether power, namely defense up, where he will get plus 20% defense for 6 turns. Davey Wavey has 2 passive skills, namely resist water damage and damage over time on special, where the effects of these 2 passive skills are very good judging from the attack and defense effects. Combined with his fast mana generation, Davey Wavey will be quite good to use in attack team formations. Judging from the effect of his skill, Davey Wavey is counted as a health booster, and his health boost is quite high, plus his effect can be reset if attacked directly by a special skill. Combined with the defense buff effect and his mana generation, makes Davey Wavey a good tank and buffer in the team. When I used him in campaign mode, Davey Wavey was a good hero, and it wasn't difficult for him to complete campaign mode without any problems. And in raid mode, I can say that Davey Wavey's skill is very satisfying because the effect of his skill makes all his allies become more durable and faster in attacking. So you could say that Davey Wavey is the best tank support from the Beach Party event. And in Attack on Titan, I don't really recommend him because he doesn't have the skills needed. And overall, I can say that Davey Wavey is a very good and reliable tank, healer, and buffer, especially when used in raid mode. And if indeed there were no significant changes to Davey Wavey's skills during the beta process, so I can say that Davey Wavey is a very good hero to have.